Hey guys, I'm SKV and you're watching SKV Plays On, and welcome to another video of Dauntless. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you like it a bit more, please do subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let me get straight to the point. This is an ice sword build that I've made. Well, you can use this build even for strikers, even for chain blades if you want. And you can kinda even tweak it out where you can use terra weapons also for this build. Well, not all the terra weapons, I'm talking about the same similar cell slot situation on Skarn. Skarn weapons also have the same thing. Boreas weapons have the same cell slots, so I'm kinda using this build for most of these two elementals. It works out really well. I have the Skullforge helmet, works with the stamina depletion issues. Chest piece is the Shroud, Nasher arms, and then the Charok boots. You can use any lantern you want, but on the lantern make sure you have energized if you're using a sword. If you're using chain blades or strikers for the same build, make sure you use a conduit instead of an energized, just for some attack speed. You don't really need attack speed cells for chain blades and strikers, but if you want, then you may have to modify it where you have one technique cell slot somewhere in this build. You can figure it out. You could always go check this out. I'll just make it easy for you. If you're going with chain blades, no, we're going with strikers. Strikers, yeah, we need some attack speed, so what I'm gonna do is add the usual discipline cell and iceborne cell on the weapon as usual because of the same cell slot. Then what I need to do is make sure I change the energized into conduit. I did that. Now get rid of the Rage Hunter and make it a Wild Frenzy +3. Check this out. You have +6 conduit, which gives 15% attack speed. Strike Lantern, which gives 15% attack speed on activation. On activation of a lantern, conduit gets activated, which means you have a total 30% attack speed for 15 seconds. Along with this, because you have the discipline cell, well, your Wild Frenzy is also active, which means you have another 12.5 attack speed percentage added to the 30%, so it's a 42.5%, if I'm not wrong. 42.5% attack speed is really good for strikers. I'm just saying, it's pretty good. Only thing you're losing here is your Rage Hunter, which is not a big deal because strikers are good at staggering behemoths, and because you have the overpowered, you're going to be doing a lot more damage after staggering a behemoth pretty quickly. Anyways, this is the build. Like I said, if you're using the sword, you can always switch out the conduit with the particular energized, mainly because energized is needed for the weapon meter gain. And of course you can go back to your Rage Hunter where you have +6 Rage Hunter, and yes, you have +3 conditioning, which kinda works really well with the Skullforge helmet. If you do not have the Skullforge helmet for this build, when you're using Boreas weapons, mind you, Boreas weapons especially, if you don't have the Skullforge yet, what you need to do is do a lot of heroic patrols or heroic plus patrols, and you'll be able to get a chance of getting the schematic for the Skullforge helmet. It's very random, so you gotta grind a lot for these exotic helmets and weapons. So make sure if you're going with a team, make sure the other players in your team already have all the exotic weapons, which means you will have a higher chance of getting an exotic weapon or helmet. Anyways, coming down to business, we are going to be doing one gameplay with the sword right now. I'm gonna see if my friend Ezio is ready to go. We are going to do a Hellion hunt. Oh, and you can already see the tent has been taken out. The Saints Bond event is done. It ended last night, and that's when we got a hotfix where they pretty much even fixed the sword, where the Avenging Overdrive is supposed to do the usual damage on the parry or on blocking the behemoth attack. So I'm going to be testing that also out right now. And I'll put the build link in the description. If you like this gameplay now, please do try out the build and have fun with it. If you want to change it out here and there, go for it. But this is the current build I'm using for some fun. And of course, a shout out to Hitori and Katrai and his team. They kinda helped me out with the Dauntless level of trials to kind of finish it off quickly in 1 or 2 runs, and then they're kinda helping me get my 300 gilded marks so that I can kinda look cool like this. So here we go. That's Ezio. He's mute right now. I mean, he can talk in real life. It's just that he doesn't talk in game. He just listens to us talking. Right now he can't hear me because I haven't switched on the options, nor does he know I'm recording right now. I'm just taking him to the Hellion run, and after this run I'm gonna end the video and he'll be wondering where I went because I'm going to be editing this video after this. But yeah, shout out to Hitori and Katrai, and also another name that I won't be pronouncing. Shout out to you too. He knows who I'm talking about. But yeah, I will be doing the same runs next week also, because I'm kind of trying to get those 300 gilded marks every week. The gilded marks are kind of annoying to get, so Katrai and his team are kind of helping me out, so I'm really thankful for that. Again, shout out to you guys for helping me and kind of being patient with me, blabbering all the time. But yeah, look at this. 4 weeks of waiting and I end up getting this chest armor. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. Except I don't know how the boots are going to look once I get them after 3 weeks. Okay, here we go. Always stick to heavy attacks first, is what I teach Ezio, so that you don't have to worry about stamina getting depleted too quickly. Of course, this guy is all about flames, so there we go. The Avenging Overdrive is working as it's supposed to, so I'm happy about that. Got a decent amount of damage done. Okay, here we go. Now that it's frozen. This is a heroic Hellion, so yeah, Ezio is not too used to it yet, but as long as you can get a stagger, you'll definitely do a lot of damage on this one. I'm just going for the legs right now. You can always go for the head first, so that one breaks pretty quickly. What the? I just used the... There we go. And you can see the stamina right now. It's not depleting that quickly because the stamina shields kind of keep getting generated every now and then. Avenging Overdrive is back. It's finally fixed. See the stamina? Look at that. And done. I didn't even give it my all just now. I'm pretty much casually playing. You can see those frost sprites also. They help with the damage increase. And yeah, that's about it. No potions, nothing. We got a 3 minute 35 seconds. It's pretty good, and you get a decent amount of body breaks on the behemoth too. So try it out. I'll put the link in the description. You can use the same build even for the Skarn weapons and all of the other Boreas weapons, but I would suggest mainly using it for sword or sword or chain blades or strikers. These three are kind of very good with this particular build, I would say. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys like this simple gameplay video that I made, and hopefully this particular build kinda helps you guys out have more fun with the sword. Well, because they also fixed the Avenging Overdrive now, so it's kinda back to its normal self, so I'm having fun. And they did make a few fixes, quite a few specific fixes, so I'll put the link in the description for that also, the patch notes 1.1.5. Check out the fixes, check out the changes they made. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to the newsletter, do so, because you'll be getting a particular sword skin that looks like this, the Bound Fury. You'll be getting this sword skin for free if you just subscribe to the newsletter in the Dauntless website. Make sure, if you've already subscribed, then make sure you go to your email and then check whether you got a code. Use that code and submit it in the Dauntless website, and you will be able to get 30 ace chips and then some 10 premium tokens, bounty tokens, and some other stuff too. You guys can check it out. Anyways, that's about it. And as always, you guys keep smiling, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, sayonara, tata, see you, and bye bye. I'm done for this video. See ya.